You have watched the tutorials, you know the concepts, but putting it all together feels impossible. Where do you even start? Today, that changes. We are not just talking about it, we are building it. A real pipeline, from messy CSV files to clean, queryable data ready for analysis. Grab your Databricks account, and let's build something tangible step by step. Forget everything you have heard about building data pipelines. So, we are not just moving data. We are building a business intelligence engine. Your pipeline will ingest raw sales transactions, clean them, enrich them with customer profiles, and finally structure the results into ready-to-query tables that power dynamic monthly dashboards. This is how you create genuine impact. Let me show you. But raw CSV files are worthless on their own. Here's the critical transformation. We'll merge these datasets, correct errors, and then structure them for lightning-fast analysis. You are going to learn the exact ETL patterns top companies use to turn messy, real-world data into their most valuable asset. We are building the foundation for those dashboards right now. We are going to process billions of rows. You will not just write basic Spark queries. You will master data quality checks, intelligent joins, and production-grade transformations that power enterprise decision-making. This is the rigorous, scalable ETL core of the project. Your portfolio will demonstrate professional-level proficiency in orchestrating a data pipeline from raw chaos to structured insight. Your transformed data now needs a reliable, high-performance home. This is what Delta Lake provides. You will implement time travel for historical analysis, enforce schema integrity to prevent errors, and guarantee ACID transactions for perfect data consistency. This final step makes your analytics instantly trustworthy and queryable by any business intelligence tool. Now, with our data perfected, it is time to make it powerful. You will transform raw insights into stunning visual intelligence. Build an interactive dashboard that instantly reveals trends in sales, revenue, and customer behavior. This is the tangible, portfolio-ready asset that demonstrates your command of the entire pipeline, from raw data to business impact. Forget data science. This is pure, ruthless data engineering. Just click the sign up link in the description. This instant, free account gives you everything: a real workspace, a Spark cluster, and managed notebooks. It's not a trial, it's your full, professional toolkit for $0. I used this exact environment to build the project you are about to see. This is the single most important setting. We are not launching a gigantic production cluster. We need a small, cheap single-node cluster. This keeps your costs at absolute zero and still gives you the full Spark engine. Ignore the complex options for now. Choose the smallest machine type available. This is your precision scalpel. Think of this like buying lumber for a carpentry project. You do not need expensive, exotic wood for a practice birdhouse. Our free tool is that scrap pile. It is perfect raw material, easy to get, shape, and throw away. It lets us focus entirely on the craft of building, not the cost of our supplies. Now, picture your digital workshop. Folders here aren't just boxes to dump things, they are your project's foundation. A clean, organized workspace means you can move fast. When your notebooks and data have a dedicated home, you build with confidence, not confusion. Let's build that structure right now. Everyone just starts coding. They create a mess they will spend hours fixing later. Not you. You are going to win by organizing before you write a single line of code. We will strategically lay the groundwork so every asset has its place, letting us deploy with speed and precision. This discipline is what separates professionals from hobbyists. Ditch that complex tech stack, Databricks does it all. Now, watch as we summon that raw data directly into a Spark data frame with a single, powerful line of Apache Spark code. We will immediately examine the schema to see what we are working with. This is the moment raw files become a structured asset we can query and transform. Do not just look at the data, interrogate it. Run display, df, and watch the first 1,000 rows materialize. Then, hit it with .print schema. This reveals the hidden blueprint, the exact data types and nullability constraints. A single mismatch here can break your entire pipeline later. This is your first and best defense against dirty data. Next, we go on the offensive. Use .isNull, .sum to quantify the gaps. Then .describe to uncover statistical anomalies in seconds. But your deadliest weapon? .cast. Force those strings pretending to be numbers into their proper form. Catching these lies now saves hours of debugging chaos later. Think of these data frames as our staging area, a secure quarantine zone. We will load the raw files here, but under strict observation. This is where you conduct your first forensic inspection, peeking at schemas, spotting dirty data types, and setting the rules before anything touches your clean warehouse. Picture that dirty data not as a nuisance, but as a hidden enemy. If you miss a corrupted schema now, it becomes a cascading logic bomb later. By probing these raw tables first, you are not just looking, you are actively dismantling future failures. This proactive strike guarantees your transformation logic will be robust, not brittle. Forget data lakes, build dashboards straight from messy files. Right now, your data pipeline is fragile. A single missing customer record can break everything downstream. We do not just load data, we harden it. Use robust conditional joins and quality checks here to ensure your pipeline delivers business-ready tables, not just raw bytes. This is what separates a prototype from production-grade engineering. String dates are silent assassins in your data. You think you are filtering by Q2 until a malformed entry slips through. That's why we aggressively enforce timestamp conversion here. Cast everything to a unified standard. It transforms ambiguous text into a precise, queryable timeline, letting you trust every date-based insight and build truly reliable models. Here's where your pipeline gains intelligence. A simple join turns transactional events into rich customer stories. This primary foreign key link is the relational backbone of your analysis. You are not just merging tables, you are building a high-fidelity map connecting every order to a person, enabling segmentation and prediction that would be impossible with isolated data. Let's make that data work for us. Instead of raw facts, you are building metrics that drive business decisions. This is the analytical core, transforming joins into actionable intelligence like customer lifetime value. It's the difference between a basic report and a strategic asset that reveals retention patterns and true profitability. So, you have landed the data, what now? If you are not using the right Apache Spark functions, you are wasting compute and time. Which specific transformations, like window or pivot, instantly turn those raw joins into high-value metrics? Let's build the engine that makes your data genuinely valuable. Forget tutorials, here's the real data engineering pipeline they hide. You've got a Parquet file. It corrupts. Your entire pipeline breaks at 3 a.m. That's the problem. Delta Lake fixes it. It logs every single change, ensuring your data is always accurate and recoverable. This reliability is non-negotiable for production. Let's implement it and make your pipeline unbreakable. Let's move from theory to unbreakable practice. Execute this code. By writing to a delta table, you are not just saving data, you are building an immutable ledger. Every transaction is tracked. Any mistake can be rolled back in seconds. This is how you guarantee data integrity and sleep through the night. Your pipeline is now production grade. Now, time travel isn't fantasy here. In your notebook, query the delta table with the version as of clause. You'll instantly see yesterday's data snapshot, completely unchanged. This is your undo button for production. It's the audit trail that proves your data's integrity, allowing you to validate results or recover instantly from any error. Now, you are evolving in real time. Let's add a new column to our existing delta table. Write your new schema directly into the live data pipeline. Watch as Delta Lake merges these changes seamlessly, preserving every historical record. Your existing queries will not break, and all new data flows in perfectly. This is operational schema management. And this is the true power. While the data is actively streaming, you can evolve the entire table. Add new columns with a simple SQL command, and Delta Lake handles it all, no downtime, no broken pipelines. Your entire historical dataset instantly adapts. This isn't just storage, this is a living, breathing data foundation. Ditch months of tutorials. Build a real pipeline today, right here. Forget complex buy tools. Your Databricks notebook is your analytics engine. You will craft powerful SQL directly on your blazing fast Delta Lake, visualizing results instantly. We will build interactive charts and tables that tell the complete data story, proving your pipeline works. This is the final portfolio over the deliverable that lands interviews. This is where your pipeline delivers concrete business value. Execute your SQL queries against the live delta table to render dynamic, auto-updating visualizations. You are not just querying data, you are showcasing revenue drivers and seasonal trends, turning raw records into strategic insights right inside Databricks. This dashboard is your proof of impact. Think of your clean data as a powerful engine. Now, let's build the cockpit. In Databricks, we will wire that engine directly to your dashboard gauges. Watch as live queries fuel real-time charts, revealing the story of your sales. You are moving from a mechanic to a pilot, commanding the insights that will steer the entire business. Now the magic happens. Instead of running reports by hand, we tell the system to work for us. Watch your dashboards refresh themselves daily with the latest trends, giving you the power to spot opportunities and risks before your competitors even wake up. That is how data becomes a living asset. Forget static screenshots. Anyone can copy SQL. The real power is demonstrating causality. Your portfolio should show the trigger that updates the data, the transformation logic that cleans it, and the dashboard that visualizes the result. Make the system the hero. This proves you built an intelligence engine, not just queried a table. Forget months, build your first data pipeline by lunch today. Let's demystify that medallion pattern you have heard about. Our raw data lands in bronze, messy and untested. We clean and transform it in silver, establishing a single source of truth. Finally, we refine it into gold, highly trusted, aggregated datasets ready for analytics. This architecture is the engine of enterprise data lakes. You are learning the industry standard. Forget fragile, one-off scripts. This layered defense isolates raw chaos in bronze, so a schema change or bad source file never breaks your dashboard. Silver enforces rules, creating recoverable, clean data. Gold delivers performance. Each failure stops here, each layer protects the next. You are not just moving data, you are building a resilient system. Think about failure at massive scale, where a single corrupted record could halt your entire workflow. Spark's distributed design turns that vulnerability into a strength. Tasks are atomic and independent, so the system can simply recompute a single failed fragment. The engine itself becomes your ultimate safety net, guaranteeing progress without manual rescue. But what happens to your safety net when thousands of tasks succeed and one writes corrupt data? That's the silent corruption Delta Lake solves. It gives Spark an all-or-nothing guarantee, ensuring every task either commits perfectly or rolls back completely. Your data integrity is now absolute, never leaving you with a partially failed, broken pipeline. Think of your pipeline as a symphony orchestra. You need every instrument in perfect harmony for a single, beautiful result. Delta Lake is your conductor. It ensures every single task, every musician, hits their note together. If one fails, the entire system pauses, not moving forward until the flaw is corrected. No cacophony of broken data, just orchestrated reliability. You now have a working, end-to-end pipeline architecture you built yourself. You understand the critical flow: ingest, transform, store, analyze. This project proves you can use Databricks and Spark to solve real data problems. Try adding a new data source, like website logs, to your pipeline and see how it holds up.